Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Soul Healing by Hina Gutka. Today and in the next 5 sessions, I'll talk you through and I'll show you a small practice on how to heal and balance the unbalanced emotions, such as anger, anxiety, depression, and many more. In TCM and Master Sha's teaching, he says that the emotional body and the physical body is actually divided into 5 elements in our body. So there's 5 elements in TCM, which is the wood, fire, earth, water, and metal. And all of these elements actually are linked to not only body parts, systems, organs, sensory organs, senses, as well as unbalanced emotions and balanced emotions. So over the next 5 videos, I will go through how to heal the unbalanced emotion, and you'll be healing much more. You'll be healing all those organs, those body parts as well. So the same technique applies to everything within the whole element. So I'll go through what the elements, what organs they are as well. So the same technique will apply to healing any of those aspects in your life. And don't worry, you don't really need to have any of those unbalanced emotions to actually work on the practice, because you're not actually going to create anger just to heal anger. In TCM and many other modalities, they say prevention is better than cure. So you're not going to create anxiety. Oh, I'm healing my heart, so I'm creating anxiety. That's not going to happen, because the other part of the emotion is the balanced part. So each of those elements also has a balanced emotion. So you're just going to increase the balanced emotion or prevent the imbalanced emotion, and prevent any sickness in any of the body parts, any of the organs that are linked to the element. So in Western medicine as well, they say prevention is better than cure. They say an apple a day keeps the dentist away, or the doctor. Some people say doctor, some people say dentist. So, you're not going to create dental issues or health issues and then, create the issue to heal it. So you're just going to balance it, or you're going to prevent it. If you have the emotional problem, then you're going to heal it. The self-healing practices, obviously a practice is something that you've got to do over and over again for it to work on any system or body part. Any healing will take a number of sessions to do. If you go to the gym, you don't get a 6-pack in one day. You've got to go over a few months actually to develop even a little bit of a 6-pack. And you've got to keep at it, and you've got to do other things as well to enhance your journey towards that goal. So normally I do an hour session, which is called Balance the 5 Elements, Healing and Meditation session. And that has 3 layers of Tao healing hands and calligraphy healing in the session. So that actually boosts your journey as well. Together with your self-healing, Tao healing will boost your journey, because it's a healing coming from a higher source, and it gives you a boost. So hoping that you can join me on those sessions. If not, please follow this short videos. You can do it as long as an hour. You can do 15 minutes, 5 times a day. It doesn't actually hurt doing these practices. There's no side effects for the practices. So hoping you can join me at the longer sessions. But in the meantime, let's start with the wood element. The wood element actually, the unbalanced emotion is anger. The balanced emotion is patience. And the yin organ, or the major organ in the wood element, is the liver. So when you heal the liver, you actually heal your anger, you heal the other aspects within the element, and vice versa. So let's say you get angry a lot. Eventually, your liver gets affected. So it affects each other. So healing one heals the other. So the other organs and systems and body parts are in the liver, in the wood element is the gallbladder, the nails and tendons, the tears, the eyes, and the sight. And obviously the unbalanced emotion of anger and the balanced emotion of patience. So today we're going to heal all of that. So as usual in my meditation, if you can sit in a comfortable position, making sure that your spine is upright so that your chakras are in alignment. When your chakras are in alignment, that actually provides the chi channel, like a good channel upright. It's like aligned, so the chi flows well in your body. Because the chi channel is from your first soul house to your seventh soul house, and then there's a space called Vaijao, which is between your organs and the spinal column, and it follows that circle, and you want that chi to flow properly so that you get extra healing in your body. If you have lower back problems, please use a cushion to support your back to keep it straight, and then have your feet flat on the ground, and just making sure that your shoulders are not tensed up. They're not in a tense position. Some of us have desk jobs all day, so we're typing away, so our shoulders sometimes go up here, or we're doing exercises like weightlifting and our shoulders are quite tense. So just bring them up to your shoulders and then just relax them back down. And then making sure that there's no tension in your head, so just bring it up and down, and then just bringing it up to the upright position. Before we start to ground ourselves, to bring our mind into this practice, to bring our mind into the present, we're going to take 3 deep abdominal breaths. Now, the abdominal breath is not a forced breath, so don't do that. Just let it free flow down your windpipe, and the deep abdominal breath is go as far as you can. But if you can, when the breath goes down to your abdomen, let it expand. Then we'll hold for 2, and then you exhale. You can exhale through your nose or your mouth. There's no restriction, because sometimes you can't, if your nose is blocked, you can't actually exhale from the nose. So gently closing your eyes and putting one hand on your heart chakra, which is on your sternum, and one on your lower abdomen. We'll take 3 breaths to ground our mind and come to this present. Be mindful doing this practice. So closing our eyes gently, taking our first breath in. Hold for 2, and then exhale. Taking our second breath in. Hold for 2, and then exhale. Taking our third breath in. Hold for 2, and then exhale. Now, before I do the invocation, which is very important to say hello to our inner souls, to the outer souls, and do a little forgiveness practice before we start the actual session. Just reflect and analyze. What is the number that you'd like to put on? If you've got any anger, if you're calm, that's fine. You don't need to put a number on. But let's say you got irritated by something today and you're still affected by it, still affecting your mind. Give it a number. And then just, that's it. Leave it for now. And then we'll reflect upon it after the short practice. But obviously, when you do this at home, or when we do this in an hour session, we do quite a long practice and we balance all the 5 elements because they're interlinked to each other. So doing our invocation, please just follow silently in your heart while I say the invocation. What you can do later on is pause and write this invocation down for yourself to practice on your own. Then you can play and rewind as much as you want. And when you're comfortable doing it on your own, you don't have to read it out. So saying hello to your inner soul. Dear my soul, heart, mind, and body. Dear my physical body, my emotional body, my mental body, and my spiritual body. Dear my wood element, liver, gallbladder, nails, tendons, my tears, my eyes, my sight, the unbalanced emotion of anger, and the balanced emotion of patience. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal, rejuvenate, and transform yourself. Do a good job. Thank you. Now saying hello to the outer soul. The outer souls have universal healing power. So you can use this power and invoke it right now. Dear Tao, Source, Divine. They're all the saints and Buddhas in all realms. You can actually say any saint's name. If you've got an affinity with a saint, say their name now. Dear Heaven, Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please will you join us in this practice and send us the universal healing love and light to heal our wood element, our liver, gallbladder, nails, tendons, tears, eyes, sight, our anger, and increase our patience. We're so grateful. Thank you. If I, my ancestors and descendants, have hurt or harmed you in any way, in any lifetime, we ask for unconditional forgiveness for all these mistakes. We've been ungrateful if we've disrespected you in any way. We ask for forgiveness from all the souls that my ancestors, descendants, and I have hurt in all lifetimes, either unknowingly or knowingly, by our thoughts, words, and actions. We are deeply sorry for these mistakes, especially if we have irritated you or caused anger within you. We are deeply sorry. We unconditionally forgive all the souls that would have hurt us, harmed us in any way, especially causing anger or irritation within us. And we unconditionally forgive ourselves. We're so grateful. Thank you. Now just take a couple of breaths in again. And breathe out. Take a breath in. And breathe out. Now, throughout the session, you can carry on breathing at your natural pace, or breathe in and then take a deep breath in and breathe out.